Hello there, this is DBT, and this is Out of Rooms. And alright, let's play some Asphalt 8. Now, this is the second part to the video of electric cars are terrible. If you missed it, a couple days ago I made a video talking about why I don't like electric cars for the most part, and basically it just comes down to the fact that I don't like they don't vroom. But in that video, I actually talked about a poll that I posted that same day, where I was telling you guys that in order to make a tiny bit more content, I was thinking of perhaps using an ultimate upgrade on an electric car. Now, the poll was this one. Now, the original poll said, for the sake of content and because you love to see me suffer, which is true, I'm getting the season pass. I'll waste an ultimate upgrade in one of the cars that I have refused to upgrade because I hate electrics. Which one would you like to see me to waste it on? Waste the ultimate upgrade. And yeah, I'll be using the car for the gauntlet. However, I think people didn't quite understand originally that I was asking for which of the cars on the list you would like to see me suffer with. I wasn't necessarily asking which was the best car from that list. So that's why I made a second poll right away, and this is the one that I prioritized, so I wrote this. Let's do this poll over, just to make it clear I'm not aiming for what's the best car. Instead, I want you guys to decide what be the best meme for me to use, to ultimate upgrade and suffer with, since I'll make some videos with it. And the options were the Asphalt Owl, the Racer Tachyon, the Pininfarina Batista, and the Faraday Future. Now, if you know me, and actually I think I said it in the previous video, I don't like the Faraday Future. It's so spammed. Everybody uses it, and I know that it's a fantastic car. I really don't like it. I personally, from those four cars, I would have preferred for the Racer Tachyon to win because I think that's the one that looks the coolest. It's still an electric, I still don't love it, but at least it looks cool. But no, you guys hate me, and you voted for Faraday. Jesus Christ, look at that. Originally, when the poll was posted, the Asphalt Owl was winning, and in fact, if you remove the Faraday, you will notice that Owl has the second most votes. But I mean, with 407 votes, 62% of them were for the Faraday. We're talking about that's over 200 votes. What is it, like 230? I don't know. A lot of votes for the Faraday. So, yeah, the car that I wanted to upgrade the least is the one that you want to see me suffer with. Yep, I get it. It's fine. So that's what we're doing today. We're gonna use that ultimate upgrade and suffer with that thing. Once I saw how the poll was going, I even went back to it and looked at the colors and decided that this is my most acceptable one. Overall, you know that I don't love black cars, so this is an absolutely no. And then this one is not terrible, but it just kind of looks weird. So I decided to go for full on white, and well, I guess I have to do it, right? I said I was going to. And I saw some people saying like, no, don't do it, TBT, don't do it, and use it for a car that you like. The other ultimate upgrade I will use on a car that I like. But this one is for one that I hate. And oh boy, do I hate this car. Oh man, that hurts me. Oh man, okay, it's fine. So, first of all, we need to use it in multiplayer. Now, in the Classic season, I'm not in the correct league just yet, so I'm gonna have to use it on Master season instead. So let's go into that. And World Series, Master season. Yeah, let's use this thing. Also, let's do some boosters because we're gonna need them, and I'll see you in the race. Now, if you like this concept, this video, and this idea of me doing something this dumb again in the future, then why don't you hit the like button? Let me know in the comments that you like this. I would love to know, because I did have to spend some money in the season pass. Like I said, it was at 50-50. I decided that 50% of the important part on the pass was gonna be going into a meme, and the other one was gonna be for something useful for me. So here's the meme. Now, I will say, this is not the very first time that I drive this car at Pro, because I drove it for... Oh, it was the developer's cup, where you had to beat the developer's stamp, so I did drive this car, and yeah, I realized that it's a rather comfortable car. It's a good car for sure, but other than that, I really have no experience with it. But see, right away, I'm able to adapt to it, because like I said, I knew that this was a comfortable car. And apparently it really is good because of the acceleration and all of that. From what I heard, the bad part about this car is the nitro duration. So far, it doesn't seem to be bad, but I would probably need to test it out in a... Oh, Jesus! Oh, Jesus! I would need to test it out in a track that needs a longer track, for example, in something like Tokyo or Azure Coast, Monaco. Let's just call it Monaco. All right, first raid with the Faraday, and I got a first place. Is this an indication of what things are going to be like? Well, to be fair, there was a Tri-Nemesis, triple boosted, but that was it. Everybody else was not triple boosted. Oh, they beat a Batista, but that wasn't triple boosted, so I don't know that I can gloat about that one. Now, I know I will hurt some sensibilities in this video, so forgive me. But honestly, you know, like I said, I don't love this car, but all things considered, I am a little bit more happy that this car won than the Batista. Okay, I'm sorry. Don't hate me. Don't hate. Ah! I mean, oh, unfortunate. I'm sorry, I just don't like the Batista. From all the cars that I listed, like I said a little bit earlier, I would have liked, obviously, just in the looks department, because remember, I really don't care for performance. That's not what I focus on. I like driving cars that I like. And just between those 4 cars, my favorite to win would have been indeed the Tachyon, because it does look pretty cool. Even if it, from what I hear, it's a terrible car, but it looks cool, so that's enough for me. And other than that, the Asphalt looks kind of cool. It looks very slick. I kind of like it. And then this one looks bonkers, so I also like it. My least favorite from those cars, from those 4 cars, was the Batista. Yeah, I know. Some people would tell me that, no, it's actually a fantastic car. You don't know what you're talking about, DBT. Well, granted, they didn't say it like that, but that was the idea. Perhaps, I don't know. I really don't have experience with that car, so I wouldn't know. And unsurprisingly, the Faraday Future won. I mean, not mine, but there it is. See, spam. I'm telling you, this car is a spam. I hate it, boy. I hate it. Ah! Okay, perfect. Look at that. We're in Monaco, just as I wanted to test out. Let's see what my Nitro does. But yeah, as I was saying, overall, the Batista, just that visually speaking, it doesn't really catches my eye. Right? And I know that everybody likes what you like, right? Well, you like what you like. And for example, I know that some people say that the Veneno, it's a very ugly car, and yet I consider it one of the most beautiful, if not... I consider the most beautiful... Oh, come on! No, it put me on the longest... Okay, whatever. The Veneno is my favorite car, right? I consider it one of the most beautiful cars ever, and yet there's people who consider it a very ugly car. So I do understand that people like different things, and you might be completely in love with the Batista, but to me, it really doesn't catch my eye. It doesn't. It just looks like a... All right, you know what? I'm not even gonna go there because I don't wanna hurt you more than I've done already, people. But yeah, let's just leave it at. I don't like it. It looks kind of normalish to me. Where I really like bunkers looking cars, including this one. Because to be completely honest, my hatred on this car is not on the looks of it, because it looks bonkers, and I like bonkers looking cars. But it's just like I said earlier. It's so spammed. So many people use this car because, of course, it's a great car. I don't hate them because they're using... I don't hate the people who drive this car. Because if they're looking or chasing wins, well, this is probably the car to do it with. And like I explained in the previous video, lots of people use this car because a lot of people were able to get this car for free because it was one of the last free cars that GameLove was giving in festivals. And then right after that, GameLove gave away... Oh, that's cool. You can actually see all through the car. It has some vent that goes all through. GameLove also gave the ultimate upgrade for free. The only one that was ever given for free to everybody was right after they had given this car. So there was plenty of opportunity for people to pro this car right away with that thing. So, all right. Terrible result. Well, honestly, it was an okay result considering that I was forced into the worst route of this track, but okay. And like I hinted in the previous video where I talked a little bit, just mentioned briefly the Centenario, that's a reason why I hated it. It's because the Centenario, for a very long time, was one of the best Class S cars that you could get, and it was a legacy car, so it was really easy to upgrade. You only needed to spend 5 million credits. I mean, at some point you needed tokens, but that got removed. So then you needed 5 million credits or so to take it to max, and then 3.5 million fusion coins, 3.7 million... Oh, this mother... See, I just have bad luck, that's all. You only need 3.7 million fusion coins to Pro the Centenario, and it was an absolutely amazing car. It's a beautiful car and all of that, cool looking, whatnot. But oh Jesus, don't climb walls, please. But precisely because it was easy to get in that sense, that is why a lot of people used it, because it was such a good car. Well, so many people were using it, and it became such an spam car in multiplayer classes races that I got sick and tired of seeing it. On top of that, you had the thing where it only had basically one color and only the trim color selection. It was so boring to me, so boring. And regardless of the fact that it was a really good car, I really never learned to use that car because I refused. I did Pro it myself because obviously I wanted to have my Lambos at Pro. But I never used it, and to this day, I don't really use it in multiplayer. Nowadays, thankfully, it's less spam because now there's such a big selection. People have had the chance to upgrade so many different cars. But now that every single car is equally as difficult to upgrade, well, then the Centenario doesn't have any particular reason to be the one to be chosen. But yeah, that's why I hated the Centenario, and that's what I hate. Why I hate this car, the Faraday, because right now it's so spam. Look at that. I mean, you still get some variety, but man, so tired of seeing the Faradays. What can I say? And by the way, I pronounce it Faraday. I don't say Faraday, and I do believe it's pronounced Faraday. At least that's what the most people do. I think. I don't know. Now, I was just thinking, why don't you tell me in the comments if you like this car? Why do you like it? Is it because of the way it looks? Is it because of the performance? Is it because the way it's... I mean, who likes the way this thing sounds? Does anybody actually like electric car sounds? Does anybody go like, oh, look at that. I just have the worst luck. That's it. Confirm. Get out of the way, you... I don't normally quit races, but this one I do. So yeah, I do really wonder if anybody likes the way an electric car sounds. I really don't think there's anybody who goes like, oh man, this electric car sounds amazing. Listen to that. I really don't think so. But anyway, if you do, I would love to know. But yeah, tell me in the comments, why do you like this car? Is it a combination of factors? Is it because of how it looks and the performance? Is it just the performance alone? What is it? Because, like I said, the reason I hate it is because of how spammed it is. It's not because it performs great. I don't hate it because of that. I don't hate it because of the way it looks. In fact, I kind of like how it looks, though obviously I despite the way that it sounds. Despise, not despite. Despise the way it sounds. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's see if we get a little better luck this time. Not that I had bad luck at any other point. Not that I quit a race. I never quit a race. But like I said, this is how I do this type of videos. I really don't shy away from showing you when things go terrible. Just that previous race went so terrible that I didn't feel like finishing it. And it's very unlike for me to quit races. The only moment... Oh, and I saw somebody saying this at some point like, hey, I've seen DBT quitting races, and he says that he doesn't. Well, no, I do quit races, especially when I'm gonna record a video, but it's not that I quit it to hide the performance of a car. No, what tends to happen is that sometimes when I'm gonna record a video, I do false starts in the videos. Like sometimes it takes me a couple of attempts to get a video going because I really stumble on my words at the beginning, and I already started a race and the video just went wrong, you know, like, oh, why am I stumbling so much? So in that case, I just quit a race right at the start and be like, whatever. So yeah, you will see me quitting races from time to time, but it tends to be precisely. You will notice that most of the races that I quit, if you ever notice me quitting a race in-game, it'll be with a car that later on will be featured in a video, because it's the first race that I was trying to record for a video, and I just couldn't get my words out proper. Sometimes, and this is something that I learned as I've recorded more videos, I need to do some sort of vocal warming up this may sound dumb, but by singing. Because that does warm up my vocal cords, it makes my tongue loose in a way, so I'm able to start, you know, saying things. And I won against, oh look at that, the two spammy cars, and I won. Yay, I feel so happy about that. Yeah, but sometimes I do need to do a little bit of warm up when I'm gonna record a video, and this is something that I learned more recently, that yeah, especially if I'm gonna record a video in the morning, I don't know, like an hour or so after I woke up. I mean, I don't have too many reasons to be talking after I wake up, right? So if I try to record just like that, I end up being like, that's no good. So yeah, there's been some situations like that where I'm like, I'm just gonna quit the race and retry. But yeah, I instead just do a little bit of singing, and that helped me, believe it or not. Sounds dumb, but it's true. And to be fair, I also quit races from time to time just because things went absolutely terrible, but it never is to try to make me look good in a video. Trust me, I don't do that. I promise you. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious, right? From these races and this video, how many races have I lost? Like 4. If I was trying to make myself look good, trust me, I'm failing at it. But that's fine in a way, and this is what I kept saying on the series of protests of these cars in this game, testing them at pro, that's what I mean, that it's a way for you to see what a car performs in the wrong hands. Like, this is a fantastic car, but you saw that in the wrong hands, I can do terrible. This car is not instant W's, although I'm gonna get another one over here. Not too terrible, I would say. Overall, what do I think about this car? Well, it drives good. Obviously, like I said, I knew that this was a good car, but my objective was not to get a good car. My objective was to get to fully upgrade an electric car, but this is the one you guys wanted to see, and here we are. Now I have a Faraday, as some people call it, and yeah, I'm gonna use it a little bit on Gauntlet, not for this week Gauntlet, because I have a different idea for this week's Gauntlet video. But after that, yeah, I'll try to use it a little bit and see if indeed, maybe I'll use it in this as my accelerator. Okay, oh, look at that, I beat Batista, the Faraday versus Batista, and I beat it by 3 seconds. Jesus, probably crashed or something, because the performance shouldn't be that different. Now, in other videos I have talked about the fact that I normally don't like using kings when I'm playing multiplayer. I instead like using cars that are cars that I like, you know? Now, I do use kings, like proper kings, the best performance that I have, when I'm trying to rank up quickly. That's the moment when I use them. Like, it's gonna be Friday soon, and I need to go get to Elite League in order to play with the boys, even with classes and all of that, or whatever. I really need, or maybe I need the fusion coins really quick. That's when you will see me going triple boosted with kings. And I was thinking, well, maybe that's the Faraday will be good for whenever I need to do that. And then I thought, wait a second. By the time I'm able to use the Faraday, I am already in the highest league possible. So that doesn't make much sense. I mean, I'll probably still use it from time to time. It's not that I'm saying, oh, I pledge myself to never use this car because no. Nah, I'll use it. But overall, still, if you ask me, I'd much rather be driving that CN, like the one that is driving right behind me, next to me by now. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, you know what? That's fine. It's completely fine. I swear I wasn't trying to smack him on the wall. Just that he touched me and my car just went on that side. It's okay, got a second place. You know what? Losing to a Lamborghini Sian, is it really losing if a Lambo won? I don't think so. I really don't. All right. No, not leave the room. No, I said no. Now, I'm not gonna consider this video as one of those pro tests of the car, even though obviously I'm playing with it in multiplayer at pro rank. But normally I prefer to do it in classic season because over here in master season the results are so varying. A lot of people, even myself, when I'm just trying to grind for the rewards rather than trying to get to a higher rank, I just play unboosted and whatever. So I don't consider this a proper test of the car because I'm not racing against exclusively class S cars and some people are unboosted and all of that. So I'm still gonna make a video of a pro test of this. Oh, sorry buddy. Oh, that's karma, I guess. I'm still gonna make a protest video of this car eventually. Not just yet, it's not gonna be my very next video because I still have a video pending. I asked you guys the other day if you wanted to see me drive the Acura NSX GT3 Evo or another car that I already forgot which one I asked you. And you guys, most of you guys wanted to see the NSX GT3 Evo because, you know, it's to check what the old king can do against the current new competitors around the rank. So I still have to do that. But yeah, I'll make a protest video of this car eventually, and like I said, in probably next week I will use it also on Gauntlet and see if it actually does good for me or not. Not that I would like to keep it perpetually on my Gauntlet team, but hey, I said that I would, so I'm still gonna use it a little bit and see what this thing can do. But there you have it. That is the Faraday Future FF0. I think that's the full name. If you like this video, please hit the like button and all of that good stuff. Also, why don't you check this video where I explain how in Asphalt 9 you need to spend about $200 to unlock the Gemera, which is not even the best car in the game. It's crazy. Or this other video that the algorithm says that you would like to watch. Anyway, that's all. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care and stay safe. Bye bye.